Because of the high sales of the iPhone 14 Pro, the standard iPhone 14 has been left hanging and almost forgotten. However, should you buy one? In this video, I will provide the information for you to decide for yourself. Before I get started with this video, I do want to get out of the way that this is my grandmother's new phone that she upgraded from an iPhone XR. Now let's get into the iPhone 14. The battery life on my iPhone 14 is good for my grandmother. It was better than on her prior XR, and she used her phone heavily, so the battery on an iPhone 14 should easily last you at least a day. One new feature that the iPhone 14 has that can save your life is car crash detection, whereas if your iPhone detects that you've been in a car crash and you don't respond, it'll contact emergency services for you. Another new life-saving feature on the iPhone 14 is satellite connectivity. When if you need to text someone or contact first responders where there is no Wi-Fi nor cellular data available, you can use your iPhone to connect to a satellite to send a text or contact emergency services. However, if you have T-Mobile, all existing phones on T-Mobile will be able to connect to satellites later this year, so it's not worth it to purchase an iPhone 14 exclusively for satellite connectivity. Another new feature on the iPhone 14 is Action Mode, which stabilizes video taken on it without the need for a gimbal. The iPhone 14 has 3 cameras that are all 12 megapixels and that can record up to 4K video at 60 frames per second. However, talking about the iPhone 14's camera does not do you much good because you still don't know what photos and videos it takes until I show you. So let's go do that. This is a sample of rear camera video with my setup right here, which is not my usual setup. But here we go. Here's my iPad, which I use for the script. This is a front camera video sample. iPhone 14 is available in 6 different colors. Product red, which is your buy, donates $10 to fight AIDS. Yellow, blue, purple, as I have here. Midnight, which is black. And Starlight, which is white. So how much does the iPhone 14 cost? In the United States, the iPhone 14 starts at $799 for the 128GB model, $899 for the 256GB model, and at $1,099 for the 512GB model. So should you buy an iPhone 14? If you're not tech savvy and you want the latest mid-range smartphone that is reliable, then you should purchase an iPhone 14 at least until July, as at that point, unless you're in a dire emergency, you should wait for the iPhone 15 to release in September because it will have several new features that you may not want to miss out on. However, if you do want an iPhone 14, I highly do not recommend buying the 512GB model, as for the same price as that, you can either buy a 256GB iPhone 14 Pro or a 128GB iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is miles ahead better than the standard iPhone 14. As always, thank you all for watching this video. I'm the iTunes Fanboy, and peace out.